Hey everyone, and welcome back to Sean Synapse. Alright, let's get right to the trivia question from last time because I know you're all dying to know the answer. If you remember, the question was, which team won the very first NCAA men's basketball championship? And the answer is the Oregon Ducks. They beat the Ohio State Buckeyes in 1939. So for those of you who said the Oregon Ducks, good job. Okay, on today's episode, we're going to go ahead and talk about the NCAA Men's Basketball Championship bracket. I actually have one filled out. I'm going to break it down by region, who I picked, and then I'm going to pick a game in each region to keep an eye out for, that, or it could be a potential, a very solid game. And then I'm going to pick a team or two in each bracket to go ahead and keep an eye on that may make a deep run in the tournament. All right, so let's go ahead and take a look at the bracket. All right, folks, the madness begins tomorrow night. Let's jump right into the brackets. We're going to start with the South bracket. Auburn is the 1 seed in there, but I feel like the number 2 seed, Michigan State, is going to come out of that bracket into the Final Four. The game to watch in that bracket is the 7 versus 10 matchup between Marquette and UNM. That's the 2 best point guards in the country between Donovan Dent and Cam Jones. That'll be a game to watch. And then the 2 teams to watch are UC San Diego or Yale. They'll both make a deep run, I think. In the Midwest, you have Houston as the number 1 seed. They're the second in scoring defense. They just need to stay healthy. I feel Houston is going to come out of that bracket. Tennessee may make it tough. The game to watch in that bracket is the Battle of the Bulldogs, the 8-9 matchup between Gonzaga, who's been to 9 straight Sweet 16s, and number 9 Georgia, who has some big wins against Florida, Oklahoma, and Kentucky this season. The teams to watch in the Midwest are going to be Utah State and High Point. If we jump over to the East bracket, I have Duke coming out of that bracket, but Cooper Flagg's health does make that, that it's going to determine Cooper Flagg's health. Alabama is the 2 seed, and they're the number 1 scoring team in the country, so that'll be interesting. This region is going to score a ton of points. The game to watch in that bracket is Oregon versus Liberty, the 5-12 matchup. Liberty plays solid defense, and Oregon's going to have to score a ton of points to go ahead and beat them. The 2 teams to watch in that bracket are St. Mary's and BYU. And finally, the West bracket. The 1 seed is Florida. They're the most complete team in the country. And St. John's is the number 2 seed. The game to watch in that bracket is the 6-11 matchup between Missouri and Drake. Drake has the number 1 scoring defense in the country. And the 2 teams to watch are Kansas, the number 7 seed. They've been to 35 straight tournament. They've been to this tournament 35 straight years. And the other team to watch is Colorado State. They're just hot at the right time. So my Final Four is Michigan State, Duke, Houston, and Florida, with Duke and Florida playing in the national championship, and Florida winning the whole thing. And that is my breakdown of the bracket. Good luck, everybody. All right, let's get right to the trivia question for next time because it's a good one. So if you remember, I mentioned that the UConn Huskies have won back-to-back tournaments, and so they're going for a 3rd straight title. Now, it is possible when you get into the big dance. So the trivia question for next time is going to be, who was the last team to win back-to-back-to-back NCAA titles? Next time I'll give you the answer. Don't forget to watch. Don't forget to subscribe. I appreciate all of you. Hang in there, and I'm out of here.